In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect n8n to Supabase and verify the connection with a quick data check. We'll keep this simple and focused. First, we'll use a manual trigger to run the workflow on demand. Then we'll add the Supabase node, point it at a table in your database, and choose an operation like getRows to pull some records. Finally, we'll confirm everything is working by reviewing the results in the output panel. Start in the n8n editor and add the manual trigger node. This node is your on switch for testing. Instead of waiting for a webhook or a schedule, you can click Execute Workflow and immediately run what you've built. It's perfect for quick iteration because you can fire it as many times as you need while you fine-tune the configuration. Next, add the Supabase node. This is the bridge between n8n and your database. In the node settings, select your saved Supabase credentials. These should be stored securely inside n8n, so you never paste secrets directly into your workflow. Then, choose the table you want to access. Pick something you know contains a few rows so you can easily verify the connection. Under Operation, select Get Rows. This tells the node to retrieve a list of records from that table. If there's an option to set a limit, using a small number can help you confirm things are working quickly without pulling too much data. Before proceeding, double-check that the table name is exact, including any required schema or capitalization, and make sure your credentials have permission to read from that table. Connect the manual trigger to the Supabase node and click Execute Workflow. Watch the output panel at the bottom of the editor. When the Supabase node runs successfully, you'll see the fetched rows displayed there, along with the fields for each record. This immediate feedback is your confirmation that n8n can communicate with your Supabase database. If you see data, you're done. The integration is set up correctly. If nothing appears or you get an error, revisit the table name. Ensure the credentials are correct and active, and verify that the table actually contains records you can read. Once you've confirmed the results in the output, you've completed the connection test. From here, you can confidently build on this setup to create, update, or delete data, or chain the results into other nodes for richer workflows.